5 from District 22. Let's all, let's let everybody kind of get into their confusers right now. Is everybody? So we can kind of be on the same page here. Everybody's working on that. We'll get that, and as soon as that's over, we'll all stand for the pledge of allegiance. You guys let me know when you're ready, and then we'll move on.
Okay, slow over here, ready? I mean, I'm ready.
You ready? You ready? Okay, let's all stand for the pledge of allegiance. Matter of fact, you're sitting right there, David. Go ahead and start it out for us.
Excuse me, I can talk. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we are moving on to the treasure hunter pledge. And we start out, as an adult and treasure hunter,
I am committed to search for all the talent, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children and youth. I believe all children are capable of success,
No exceptions. Moment of silence, please. All right, everyone be seated. Moving on to, Dr. Pop, could you take the roll call, please?
Yes. Mark Lingram,
Here.
Steve Courtwright, Anthony Levantino,
Here.
Ernie Lopez,
Here.
David Richter.
Here.
All right. Mr. Fortright is the only one that's not present at this time. Moving on to D, approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion for the approval of the agenda?
So moved.
All right. Captain Lopez has made a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Richter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Moving on to consent agenda items. Approval of the action consent items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Dr. Lentino. Do I have a second?
Second.
A second by Captain Lopez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Moving on to the information discussion items, Superintendent.
Basically, I was just recapping, our promotions. So both the kinder and 8th grade promotions went very well. They were wonderfully decorated and it was a very positive event. Captain Lopez and, you, Mr. Ingram, attended, so thank you for doing that. We talked a little bit about our summer tutoring that Mrs. Haynes did a fantastic job of getting that all organized and it was well attended. There was over 100 students that were registered. On average, she had anywhere between 60 to 70 students that attended on a daily basis. She let me know on one of the days, she goes, I had 80 students, attend, so she was very excited about that. So transportation and food service did a wonderful job. Updating on the, what's happening at each one of the schools is that ACES is getting painted on the inside, the hallways, the gym. Now the cafeteria is gonna be painted, doing a lot of touch-up types of painting. There's a lot of wear and tear over there. The rooms are being cleaned at both schools, and then we're just moving forward with the, whatever needs to be attended to maintenance-wise. Yeah. The hiring process continues at both schools. TES, Toltec Elementary School, basically, they only have one more position to fill. Arizona City, there's two positions right now, two teacher positions that, actually maybe just one, that, needs to be filled. So we're doing great on hiring. The leadership team met at the end of May, and the leadership team, are both, principals. So Ms. Parker, was filling in for Mrs. Tapia. We have Dr. Morgan, Mrs. Hall, Sophia, Mrs. Trevino, attended virtually. She's out on leave, and hopefully she'll be back at the end of June. And then myself, we started, organizing for the back to school event, for everybody. And that will be, all staff returns on the 15th. Yeah. So, that's kind of where we're at.
All right, that sounds good. Okay, moving on to the finance report.
Good evening, everyone. So for our budget report for the month of May, the total expenditure for the month is 199,599.84. And this financial report as of May 30, 2026 reflects the transitional period for the budget as we actively work on finalizing adjustments to the account codes. And while Fund 001 maintenance and operation currently shows an overage of 5.22% due to the salaries and employee benefits, this is well balanced by strong cost management, including significant positive balances in our professional services amounting to 633,854.80, and the supplies. For our Fund 16, unrestricted capital outlay is performing very well, tracking comfortably under budget of 131,269.83, which is 13.94% in available funds due to the strong positioning in property and supplies. As the ongoing accounting reclassification and code adjustments are processed, these operational variances are expected to smooth out, ultimately positioning the organization for a stable and well-balanced financial year.
Any questions?
Our $1 million deficit has been taken off the books or what?
We still are working on adjusting some more of the codes that we have for the previous finance directors, because we were wanting to make sure that all codes are correctly adjusted before we finalize everything. So, but that's gonna be, shown for sure in our next,
All right, this is coding is what
yes,
we're working on.
coding.
Anyone else? Okay, so we've got it, coding is what we're looking at, all right, so, and then you'll be, next time around, we'll be,
That is correct, sir.
okay, excellent. Moving on, there's the school facilities division application report, I said it right this time. Narda.
So we did say, we did say that, they were going to wait until the end of the year. I had a phone call the other day from a young man, not a young man. He's a gentleman that's been helping us, and he said, hey, heard that one of the schools got approved for some stuff. Have you guys heard anything? No, we have not heard anything, but it looks like they're starting to approve. So hopefully by July, it's the beginning of the year, we'll be able to.
Right.
But we just have to sit and wait. And they do understand that, the prices are gonna change, and they do understand that, and they anticipated that,
They
so.
do it, okay, as long as
They
they
did.
anticipate the price change, because we know what's
Right.
gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate it when
I
you
know.
look at a situation, and it always goes up, it never goes down.
Right. But they understood that, and they anticipate that, and hopefully will be approved in July.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it, believe me. Okay, moving on to D, mathematics curriculum adoption.
So on May 19th, the mathematics, the curriculum committee, we met because it was past, we had met our 60-day review cycle or whatever. And so we met to determine what what curriculum we would recommend. It was basically unanimous with the team that Eureka was the curriculum that we would like to move towards. But because we have a concentrated effort of getting our ELA, our English Language Arts curriculum embedded, and the processes with the professional learning communities, is that the staff was surveyed to see if they would go along with us keeping our current curriculum, extending it for a year, focusing in on the targeted areas that we needed to target, and then postpone purchasing and implementation of Eureka until the 27-28 school year. So there, a little over half of the staff felt like that they were okay with the waiting. There were some that still wanted to move forward with it, but this is where the leadership team came together, and it's like there's just a lot coming down the pike for them to, we don't want them to get overloaded.
Well, Eureka Math, as a teacher who's used it a lot, there's a lot of PD and there's a lot of things that go with implementing Eureka Math. And I would agree, I mean, if you're already doing language arts, I know they do 2 different curriculums, so it's gonna,
Yeah.
in 1 year, oh my lord. Yeah.
One will overlap on the other in the learning process.
Yeah,
The curve is just gonna
exactly.
go downhill. So I don't want the overlapping of them. I really, I see where you come from and know why you would do that, because it's so, you need people to teach you how to do what you're gonna teach.
Mhm.
Right.
And then this will give us an opportunity to have this second year of the ELA adoption, so the English Language Arts, so that we can get a little bit more embedded with that. And then that will hopefully help to, move us down the road a little bit more, making sure that kids can read and write and all of those things.
All right. Well, that's what I'm looking for. I think that's what we're all looking for. Yeah. Next up, as big insurance, talk about.
So this was kind of a shock to us. We got an email from Justin West. He was the gentleman from the insurance company that we met with the other day, or the last board meeting. And this was never a discussion point that we needed to be a member of Arizona School Boards Association. And when their company looked to see if we were members, they were getting the information from ASBA that we were current members. And so what I had told them, I said, you received incorrect information, because this was approved with last year that we were not gonna be a member of ASBA anymore because of some of the things that they had done.
Shenanigans.
Yes. So, basically, we are so far into the process, is that I communicated back with them of like, okay, well, we are not gonna be responsible for the $6,000. So you guys need to come up with a way that, I don't have a problem becoming a member again, but we are not paying the $6,000. So basically, what is gonna happen is that we will be a member again, or,
Be on the rolls.
yep, be there, and then they're gonna, so CapFi is the part of the financial group, and then you have Justin, who's the insurance broker. So CapFi is going to credit us, give us a wellness credit, and then Justin, he receives a commission, so part of his commission is gonna come back to us. And so basically what we have to do is that we will go ahead and pay the upfront $6,000, and then we invoice them, and they will return that back to us. So
Okay.
that's kind of our happy medium.
It's that roundabout way of getting it done, but it
Yeah.
gets done.
Yep, and I told him, I'm like, we have over 200 employees that in like a month are expecting benefits. This was never a discussion point,
Right,
so.
Absolutely.
good for you.
Good job. to, call the public. Do we have a call to the public?
No, sir.
All right, then we'll go on to the number 6 action items. Early kindergarten registrations.
Yes. So these two, kindergartners or early kindergartners, they have been assessed. These are their birth dates and they have passed their, kinder assessments. So we're requesting that they have an early entrance.
And they have to be 5 by September 1st, right?
Except
Yeah.
For regular.
I'm saying for
Except they're
regular,
not, yeah, right.
but they're
Yeah.
not, yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying September 1st. You know,
Yes.
we're trying to see where the deadline lands, but we were talking about this before.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so. And that's,
And generally, I've always approved these, and there's always been, there was one, I think, a year or two ago, that was way later than that December
no, I know,
24th date.
yeah, we didn't.
But that we didn't approve it.
We didn't approve
Generally, I
that.
trust the assessment results.
As long, and, I've never seen where this failed, as long as they have the assessment and everything worked out, it's always been good. So I'm gonna, I'm thinking that, we should, go ahead and, approve this one.
I would make a motion for approval.
All right, let me go ahead and say, Mr. Richter has made a motion for approval of kindergarten registration. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second for, Dr. Leventino. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Moving on to the qualified teachers evaluator resolution. Speak correctly.
So basically, this, is our list of people that are qualified evaluators, for the district. And that doesn't mean that we won't have more later on in the school year, but at least this is what we're starting out with.
This is the beginning point.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously it is yourself, Dr. Michelle Poppins, Dr. Ronnie Morgan, Nicole Hall, and Jennifer Barker. Well, if we're all in agreement with that, which I see that as a fine, that's a good list to start with. Do I have a motion for approval of the qualified teacher evaluator resolution?
So moved.
I have a motion made by Dr. Leventino. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Captain Lopez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Looks like we have something to sign.
Yes, there is, it's in the packet right here.
This
Yeah.
is why she's turned it
I
in.
need the wording.
All right, the 26-27 employee handbook.
When the leadership team met at the end of, May, we went through, the handbook and made any adjustments. And there weren't a lot of adjustments, that we just needed to make sure that page numbers were matching up with, you know, in the gloss, or in the, table of contents. And then there were some spelling issues, and so it was just kind of cleaning it up.
Just cleaning it up
Yeah.
and taking, and we changed it up to 26-27, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That was the important thing. And I already apprised of that, so. So, do I have a motion for the approval of the 26-27 employee handbook?
So moved.
Now, I have a motion made by Captain Lopez. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Mr. Richter. All in favor say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on to item D, which is the 2026-2027 Employees Code of Conduct.
And I would assume that this is
much in here, we were working on the ethical philosophy.
Okay.
But one of the things that, when we handed these out at the beginning of the school year this year, is didn't take note that, hey, I need to be on the, on the letterhead and,
Right.
we didn't have the dates correct and that kind of stuff, so this is just basically.
And funny,
cleaning it
that's
up.
what I'm looking at right here.
Yeah.
So your name is on the letterhead.
Yes.
So we have the right dates up there.
So this is one of the things that we'll be handing out at the back to school event, so.
Back to school, okay.
Yeah.
All right, do I have a motion for the 2026-2027 employee code of conduct?
So moved.
I have a motion made by Dr. Levantino, do I have a second?
Second.
And I have a second by Captain Lopez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. We're moving on to E. 2026-2027 percentage pay increases for hourly classified employees. And this is
Yes.
something we were talking about.
Yes. So the hourly classified, staff, they, haven't had, much of a pay increase, for, at least, last year and this year, or last year. And, so we have been looking at different ways that, we could at least acknowledge that, they're valuable team members and, that we want to acknowledge their work. And so the most equitable, we've adjusted the classified hourly pay schedule to represent the, increase in minimum wage. However, that doesn't necessarily affect everyone. So, Dr. Villarreal has worked diligently to try to, see the best way that we can afford to give them some type of a increase, this year. So.
And that will fit in with everything we're gonna do.
Yes, sir, this actually will benefit 102 of our employees, wherein 85 employees will come from our 10.5-month employees. 3 will be benefiting, which are 11-month workers, and then the 12-month workers as well.
And this is all worked into the budget and
Yes, yeah.
we've got it figured out, all right. Anybody, any other questions from anyone? If there are no questions, do I have a motion for the 2026-2027 percentage pay increases of hourly classified employees? All right, I have a motion made by
So moved.
Captain Lopez, do I have a second? Okay, I have a second by Mr. Richter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Moving on to F. Okay, 2026-2027 updated revised stipend schedule.
So, the revised stipend schedule was presented, in March. And after I looked at it a little bit further, there was one of the extra duty stipends that wasn't adjusted. So the leadership team, earlier on in the school year, as we were trying to look at where our expenses going, is that some of the stipends were either eliminated or reduced. So this was one of them that was reduced, and it just wasn't,
Comparable to what it pertains to?
or it wasn't represented in the one that I
Oh,
presented. So this one is the adjusted one, and it's for the special ed extra duty stipend from $1,000 per semester to $500 a semester. So that's what it needs to represent.
All right, any questions? I get it now.
Yeah.
If there are no questions, do I have a motion? for the 2026-2027 updated revised stipend schedule.
So moved.
All right, I have a motion made by Dr. Levantino. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Captain Lopez. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Moving on to G, Arizona Elementary School Principal Resignation.
So Mrs. Tapia was on leave for, basically the fourth quarter of the school year. She has decided to resign her position as Arizona City Elementary School Principal. She had enough vacation time, sick time, etc. to utilize until the end of her contract, which is June 30th, 2026.
Okay, so Arizona City Elementary School Principal Resignation, Mrs. Tapia, approval of her resignation. Do I have a motion? Well, I'll make the motion in approval of her resignation. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Dr. Levantino and Mr. Richter, again, same time, has made a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. H, Arizona Elementary School Principal position.
So, what my recommendation is, for the 2026-2027 school year is Miss Parker, who is our grants, coordinator, and also our compliance, specialist for, special education. She also was, hired to also help out with our Kids at Hope, making sure that that's implemented appropriately. Because she has her admin certification, is that when Mrs. Tapia went on leave, I asked Mrs. Parker if she would fulfill the position over there as a team administrator with the assistant principal. So we've been very impressed with her abilities during this time. We've had, it's a tough setting over at ACES, and the staff has been responding well to her being over there. And so that would be my recommendation as a smooth transition. Instead of going outside and then of people having to, learn a whole new person.
Questions?
Yeah, I think I was there for a couple of times, and we see the students really enjoy having Ms. Parker around. She does a lot of things with them out there and stuff, so I think it'll be a good access to our ACES school.
And I know that I've had positive responses that she has made contact with parents, especially when there's been some considerations with behavior or talking, with the teachers. Just that communication piece has been very important. And like I said, she does have a background in special education, and there's a high needs population over there. And so she understands the behavior of some of the students.
All right. The recommendation for the position of interim principal, Arizona City, of Jessica Parker. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Jennifer.
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 So moved.
No, Jen. Say it correctly.
Pretty clear.
Okay, I have a motion made by Captain Lopez. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Dr. Levantino. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Thank you. Jen.
I'll answer to whatever.
Well, I can't read with my glasses or without them, so just have to go with that.
You're not gonna pass third grade.
No, I'm not gonna pass through.
And I don't know if this is the appropriate time, but, please let it be the appropriate time. Is the person sitting next to her is Marcela Quiros, and she, on the consent agenda is the person that got blessed as an assistant principal.
Yes, yes.
So they work very well as a team. I have worked with them before, and so to me, that's a very important piece. And so I wanted them to be here so you could see them.
Right.
Yes.
I wanna say Jennifer again, I wanna say. All right, excellent. I'm glad the two of you work together well, and it's important that we have people who are on the same page. Let's keep it that way, everybody on the same page, headed, going for in the same direction. We're all here because we love our schools, we're all here because we care for our kids, and as long as that is your primary goal, then I think the board is very appreciative of what you can do and will do.
Mrs. Hall was in on the interview, and then we had one of the leaders, Mrs. Payne, was part of
Mhm.
the interview process for
And
Marcelo.
I know them both well.
Yes, so,
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad you came, no, that's good. We're looking at next meeting date.
okay, there's something that goes along with this next meeting date,
Okay.
is our, okay, help me out, with,
Your budget, your
yes, the beginning budget, the
Proposed
pre-budget.
proposed.
Huh?
Proposed budget.
Proposed budget, thank you.
Proposed budget.
The
There it is.
proposed budget.
Proposed budget is not me,
Yes.
Jennifer. Okay, we're good.
It has to be approved by, I don't have my.
July 15th.
No, there's
July-
something July fifth.
July 5th.
July
Oh.
fifth, yeah.
What goes in the 15th?
That's when
Submission.
Kids go back to school.
the
Teachers go back.
No, something else has to be approved by
No,
the
that's
15th.
the real budget.
That's the real
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah, the preliminary budget or something, so, and so once we have to have it posted for 10 days before the 15th, so, we need to have another quick, board meeting.
You didn't find
So it
out
has to
about it
be
until today.
Before the fifth?
Yes,
So the only Monday before the fifth is the third.
yeah, we just found out about it today.
And the great part is that the holiday is the next day after that.
Right.
Beautiful.
Okay, you know the one paper that I was decorating? I need, so that I wouldn't forget.
So can we have that meeting,
Okay, maybe it's right there.
something, we're gonna have to do it on the third.
We're gonna have to do the.
That's Friday the third, right?
Oh yeah, here we go.
That's
I
Monday.
have it.
Looking at August and everything. Oh, good lord, yes, we're gonna be on Friday the third. Which technically, because the fourth is
Or
Saturday,
the second?
technically the third is the holiday, so.
What's the first?
Wednesday.
The first is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Is there any
The
available?
second is the holiday, because we don't have second.
Yeah, 'cause July 3rd
Why
is
not?
the
The week before?
chamber, their fireworks display over here. And
Why not the week before?
Yeah, Fridays are awful. Can we do it like the end of this month? Like on the
Yeah.
30th or the
Yeah.
29th
Yeah,
or something like that?
good.
The 29th on Monday?
That's better.
Well, let's go with the better. So 29th?
Okay,
Sure. I think, don't think of
so
anyone.
2 weeks from today?
Yeah. 29th?
So-
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I will, same time, 6?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so if everybody's in agreement with that, we'll do that.
Here,
Here, we're doing it here.
is that 5?
No.
6.
I meant same time as a regular meeting. Okay, okay, we're all in for that one.
July 6th.
Providing
June
that
29th.
works.
And then for July.
29th. got that. And next, last but not least, I need to have a
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn. Okay, do I have a second?
When's our next meeting? When's the next meeting?
Oh, the next meeting beyond that.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
thank you for saying that,
Okay.
because I was so.
Sorry, that second meeting, or that meeting then is just for the budget?
It's just for the
Just for
budget.
the-
And one other thing that needs to be signed,
Combined resolution.
yeah,
Oh,
so combined resolution, which is, approved signers for, what, the checks? Yeah, okay,
That's fine.
okay, that's the best, 2 seconds.
okay, so we'll do.
And so the second Monday will be the 13th on Monday?
Yes,
Everybody? Yeah. We're good with that?
No, yeah.
We'll just go with the flow right now.
okay.
We're gonna go back with Ernie. Ernie, could you repeat what you just said?
We are meeting on the 29th this month.
Turn it in by the 15th.
29th this month and the 13th next month.
Next month.
If that's good. I need a motion for an adjournment. Ernie,
Make a
you need
motion to adjourn.
Okay, thank you, Ernie. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Dr. Levy. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye.